How is everybody today? This is Tom from Tom and Ruth Healthy Lifestyle. What is a stomach ache? What is stomach pain? It's an ache that person has. It's between the chest and groin. How many of you guys have that? I think all of us have had it a lot in our lives. I've had it. I grew up kind of with stomach ache, and as a kid, and always nervous stomach, a lot of acid, things like that. I think everybody has that. I don't care who you are. There are things that you can do to help your stomach, and today we're going to talk about that. Your stomach pain can be an ache that a person has that you really can't figure out what's going on with it. A lot of time it's what you're eating. A lot of times it depends what kind of food you're eating. A lot of times it depends what kind of situation you're in. You may have a abdominal pain that's such as indigestion, constipation, infection, things like that. And you don't know what would cause something like that. And a lot of times it's, if you have it, it's regular all the time, maybe something that you need to seek a doctor's counsel because you never really know what the cause of it is. Now, I don't have them all the time. I have them sometimes. And I figured out what the cause for me was. In fact, it's a study was done on this. And I said, okay, it's got to be, I got to stop doing this. Rice, white rice. White rice gives me stomachache. I guess maybe because processing, it takes longer to process it. I don't know. But white rice. Now I'm eating red rice. It's diabetic rice. I'm eating that. I'm not diabetic, but I'm eating it anyway. There's some home remedies that can help you with your stomach. And I do this. I've done this. The lemon and water thing helps me. Another thing that I do is don't laugh at this. Do not laugh at this. I go get a mint. You know, the candy cane mints, the round starlight mint, the little mints. One of those to help you. I don't care what it is about it. It must be the mint in it, the candy and the sugar. I don't know, but it alleviates my problem and it helps me get through that situation. I used to have a mint early every morning and come to find out it's white rice. I had to stop eating it. Stop eating the white rice. So usually it's drinking water can help the nutrients. The beverages can cause it also. It reduces the heartburn. If you have heartburn really bad, drink water. That's what I always have all my life. I just keep 2-3 packs of Tums everywhere. And come to find out, my doctor said, Tom, just drink water. You know it works. So a lot of times too, they're saying that water is really, really good for you. Of course, 8 glasses of water. Children need to drink 5 glasses of water. Drinking water can really help you through any given situation. And whatever you do, don't lie down after you're having a problem with that because it can actually make it worse when your body becomes horizontal. I sometimes would do that. So I think another thing that would really help, and you could have this, is ginger. Ginger reduces it. Now, there used to have some ginger candies you can buy to help your stomach. And sometimes ginger will help your bad breath also. But they don't have it here. But you can actually just take some ginger and get some water, hot water, warm water, and throw you some ginger in there and have it. People could also try drinking it as a tea, and it helps a lot. And the thing of it is about the ginger, it actually helps your digestion and helps give you digestion. Another thing that really can actually affect you a lot is alcohol. Alcohol affects you a lot in your stomach. Drinking a lot of alcohol, meaning beers, tequila, all that stuff could really affect you a lot. And I've had my share of all of it, believe me. I mean, so much, too much share. Many days hangovers. And it was to the point to where I said, I got to stop drinking. It's killing me, you know. And it was literally killing me. Smoking did the same thing. I wasn't really a smoker. I was a cigar smoker, and I would have stomach aches and things. But I knew it was the alcohol and the tobacco. And I used to chew chewing tobacco, so I was really, really bad about it. Chewing tobacco could really get you down, man. Can you see me chewing tobacco? I did. I did for many years. Grew up with it. Baseball, guys, come on. Arizona State. All right, fatty acids. Wheat products can also sometimes give you stomach aches. Greasy foods give you a stomach ache. They always said eat a greasy hamburger whenever you're not feeling good. But sometimes the greasy hamburger makes me feel worse. Really, the best thing for me when I'm not feeling well, and if I'm down and out, and I mean I'm really sick, is that I drink water. And don't laugh at this either. Coffee, just a cup of coffee, just a cup of coffee. Lemon lime juice and water, and like I said, it really helps. It actually helps you a lot in your digestion. It helps uh, clear anything that goes on, that acid. It breaks down the acid better. Then it helps you through so you can actually have normal bowel movement, things like that. Shallow breathing, muscle pitching, spasms can also attribute to bad stomach, because your stomach's hurting, is contracting, the muscles contracting, and things like that. It's like do 100 sit-ups right now and see how your stomach will be tomorrow. It'll be aching, hurting, and everything else, right? Figs. Figs. Yeah, figs. Yeah, figs. They're really good for, it helps you ease indigestion. And it's really good. It's actually, a lot of people use it. And don't eat too much of it because it can cause diarrhea. But it's good for you, and especially your digestive. Figs, I used to love getting figs, but it's hard to find figs. Aloe juice is really good for you. They're great for heartburn, belching, nausea, acid. It's great if you just take aloe juice. If you can find it, make sure you get as much aloe juice itself instead of all the other sugars and everything else in it. Another great thing that you can actually use and eat, and which helps a lot, is basil, just regular basil. Now, you can do the same thing with basil. You can eat it, meaning in a drink, in a tea, hot boiling water. It helps a lot. They actually, fresh basil is the best if you can get it, not the dried. You could actually, just eat a little bit of it. It's not going to hurt you. Basil's good. Licorice, licorice, licorice root. Upset stomach, and licorice root tea is really, really good. And if you have one every day, you shouldn't have any problems. They can cause side effects if you drink too much licorice tea. Um, so rice caused a lot of problem of mine, and I decided to not do it. They say if you have a problem eating rice, even though it's something you got to consume, eat it slow. Eat it slow, very slow. But the problem is you it bloats you, and you drink water with it, it bloats you even more. And of course, reduce your stress. It's going to help a lot of the problem. If you have a stomach problems, reduce stress. If it gets to be a problem, meaning you have it's overtaken your life, take a look at maybe not eating rice, stress, walk, do something, get yourself out of your own mind. That's what I do. That's what I do. Sometimes, believe it or not, even though I have no stress here, but I have stress. There's no stress, but there's always stress no matter where you're at in your life. Stress of this, stress of this, stress of this, stress of this. And you want things to work the way you want it to work, but it don't always go the way you go, so you get stressed about it, right? So with me, I walk and I think. My thing years ago was, when I was a kid, I'd walk and look down at the ground, keep an eye on where I'm going in front of me, but would count my steps or something like that, get my mind off of things. And I learned a long time ago, and I used to do it a lot, even in the stores. I just walk, or mall, something like that. Just keep your mind busy, keep yourself busy and healthy. God bless everybody, and thank you so much for always watching our videos. I'll see you next time on Tom and Ruth Healthy Lifestyle.